My name is Tracy Rossi, and there is no ceiling at Center for Women's Leadership.
I graduated from PSU with my political science degree, my bachelor's degree, and I'm currently in the Executive Master's in Public Administration program. I have also done an internship with Scottish Parliament. I worked in a political office for 4 years, so I worked on public policy. I worked primarily in transportation, and that's where I work now. I'm a leader in my family. We are immigrants. I came here when I was 5 with my parents. We experienced poverty for most of my childhood. I didn't realize until really recently that all of the mentors in my life, the ones that have stuck with me since I was really young, they're all women. So I'm forever grateful to all the women in my life that have invested in me and believed in me. Everyone needs a seat at the table. Everyone should have an opportunity to determine or to have success in their future. We have to carve out space for ourselves to have that dream. And for me, that's part of what the center does. It helps us claim our own power. We should all be contributing to what our futures look like. We should all have a voice. We all have a stake in the community, and if we leave one voice out, then we're not being true to our community. Imagine a world where we don't have to struggle that much, that we see each other as human beings. My name is Erica Niebel, and there is no ceiling at our center.
The work that the Center for Women's Leadership does, I think, is essential to uplifting women. New Leadership Oregon gave me networks and a support system and confidence to see that I matter, that my experiences and my voice matters, and that I could make a difference. I was interning for Representative Peluso. I am now her Chief of Staff, working at the Capitol, which is a great opportunity, and for someone like me who lives in poverty, who is a mother and struggles a lot, to be in a place where they're actually making decisions about the programs that we utilize. I want to continue to advocate for families, advocate for women, advocate for children, maybe one day run for office. I think it's important that women have a seat at the table because we make up 50% of the population. We need to be able to advocate for ourselves in a way that nobody else can. My name is Jessica Flood, and there's no ceiling at our center.
The Center for Women's Leadership is doing a lot of work to open doors for girls like me. My most recent seat at the table was the Girls Lead Teen Summit. A whole bunch of girls came together to plan this event to encourage, to educate, and to kind of let other girls know that we are here and that we're important and that our voices are at the table. It opened another door for me to come in with all these girls and feel really comfortable being a girl. And in a lot of places, you know, especially for us women, we don't get that. In a way, we've come a long way with getting women in spaces where they haven't been before. But we still have so much to go. And there are still people who are trying to keep us out of those spaces. I'm starting to see it differently than I have before in the past. And it kind of drives me to start speaking up and in situations sometimes where I'd be quiet and just kind of let it go, it's much more real, and letting it go has much more implication than it did before. Moving forward, I would like to occupy a seat in education. I want to be an administrator, maybe a principal or a superintendent, so I can make sure that education is good for everyone and that everyone is getting equal opportunities in education. The reason why it's important for women to be in the room, for women to have that seat at the table, is because we are people too. We have a right to our say. We have a right to say about our bodies, about who runs our country, about what is said about us. And I feel like in this point in time, we are struggling to prove that, and we should not have to. My name is Iman Pierce, and there is no ceiling at Center for Women's Leadership.